As you could tell from the title, you already know what we're about to get into. And that is the fact that princesses don't overshare with their girlfriends. It's not something that they need to engage their girlfriends. They engage their girlfriends with other details, like maybe what they did that day, maybe what they ate, maybe who they spoke with. But when it gets to a point of sharing things with your girlfriends that cause you dis-ease, like an argument that you had with someone, like an experience that you had that wasn't positive, you don't share that with them. They can know of it organically, but a princess doesn't feel the need to overshare with her girlfriends. A lot of times oversharing can result in trauma dumping, and that's something that the princess doesn't do. She doesn't feel the need because she doesn't put that on her friends. She goes and pays for a therapist, or she handles it in her journal. She looks in the mirror and can really consult herself and figure it out from there. Not to say that the princess is just this super independent woman, but she doesn't feel comfortable with her business being privy to too many people, even if it is her girlfriends that she feels like this with. You might watch the show Sex and the City. I know I watched it growing up. I was way too young to be watching Sex and the City, but they would tell each other everything, from the UTIs they had, to the STDs that they had, to the men that they were sleeping with, to the men that they weren't sleeping with, that they were having issues with, and everything about work, I was going to say about school, but none of them were going to school. They just shared everything. And I think that representations of friend groups, women in friend groups particularly, on television, they hype up the information sharing. And it's really not necessary, princesses, for you to be dialing up your friend, your mother, your cousin, your sister, your brother, and oversharing with them about anything. You don't even have to share the fact that you enrolled in school. I recently just enrolled in my master's program, and I didn't tell anyone except one of my sisters who was actually helping me in the process. But it's also something that got away from me. That's another thing for the princess. She doesn't feel the need to overshare. And a lot of the things in her life kind of just gets away from her in a way, or she doesn't feel the need to share it at the end of it all. It's not at the top of her to-do to tell you. And I love that about the princess. It's something to be appreciated, that she can keep what she has going on, her desires, to herself. Disagreements that she may have had, humiliation that she experienced, regret, insecurity. She doesn't have to share that with everyone. And in most cases, she doesn't. And if she does, move forward and don't. As always, until next time, bye, princesses.